Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions welcoming you to a Battlefield gameplay commentary. This is not live. I almost said live. I was almost like live Battlefield. It's not live. This is some Armored Kill gameplay here, centering on I believe one or two objectives. This is about 6 minutes. I believe we end up getting the win. I'm kind of centered around the objective the whole time, but this is Armored Kill, and actually I believe that's the AC-130 point. That is the capture point that gets the team that holds it access to the AC-130 gunship that circles the battlefield in Armored Kill maps, at least on Conquest, on huge Conquest games. And I have to ask you guys again, because let me preface this by saying again, like I've said at least a few times, I am not, well, number one, I'm not good. I don't think I'm good. I don't purport myself to be good. I have good-ish games. You know, I'm pretty much like any normal player. I have flashes of good, flashes of bad. Not those kinds of flashes, but I have, once in a while I'll be like, oh, pretty good. And then other times, ooh, bad. And most of the time I'm kind of, sort of somewhere in the middle. And so I am not the most hardcore Battlefield player, in that I am so studiously devoted to my KD, and I'm just going hard as often as I can. I mean, I play for fun, but then I can turn it on, or at least try to. Again, no real promises about my abilities. But I've heard for a long time, and this is about Armored Kill, and is Armored Kill good or bad or satisfactory, or does it leave you wanting more? Is it lacking in certain areas? And I can't come at it from the perspective of a, quote, traditional Battlefielder, right? Because you hear that a lot in the Battlefield community amongst, oh God, I'm here on this ATV. Oh, I'm so bad. You hear that a lot from the hardcore Battlefield community and people that label themselves, quote, true Battlefielders. That Battlefield is a tactical game about vehicles, using vehicles to your advantage, and that really is brought to the forefront in Armored Kill. It is a series of DLC that really focuses the game. Close quarters focus the game on gunplay and on fast-paced action. Armored Kill focuses it more on tactical mechanized warfare. It really is, you have I'm bad. I don't think I want to say a regiment. Maybe you have not a battalion. You maybe have like a squad of tanks that you can move in and around objectives to hold certain points and defend from other enemy air assets and things like that. It really brings the vehicular destruction of Battlefield to the forefront, for better or for worse. Again, I don't know, and so that's what I'm here to ask you guys. Battlefield 3 DLC, Armored Kill, good or bad? Good or bad in your mind? Again, a lot of people were really pumped about the Close Quarters DLC, which again brought fast-paced action to the forefront of Battlefield 3. Just like Call of Duty, it's no secret that Battlefield, DICE, and EA were looking to make their game more reminiscent of Call of Duty, thus to appeal to a wider fan base. But this moves away from that, and Close Quarters really kind of stuck in the craw of a lot of those, quote, traditional Battlefielders. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong. You are free to enjoy the game for whatever reasons you want, and you can want to play the game using whatever machinations you want in the game. So if you're one of those people that says, I'm a traditional Battlefielder, I love the big maps and the vehicular component of the game itself, that's fine. That's great. I mean, and if you hated Close Quarters because it clearly it stunk to you like Call of Duty, and you say that's one of the reasons why I love Battlefield so much, is that it isn't like Call of Duty, that's perfectly fine. Nothing at all wrong with that. I'm just asking for those of you out there that may think that way and that may like Call of Duty for the fact that it isn't, or excuse me, like Battlefield for the fact that it isn't Call of Duty, does Armored Kill do enough for you? Does Armored Kill accomplish that? Because that takes it to a whole new level. The base game Battlefield 3 had a few maps where vehicles were definitely viable, and it was, in fact, kind of needed to especially, you know, if I'm talking about Operation Firestorm, Caspian Border, on Conquest, on those huge Conquest games. Vehicles were definitely a big part of the game and performing well. This Armored Kill takes it to a whole new level with how big the maps are and how powerful, especially with the AC-130 itself, how powerful and how many vehicles there are just in sheer number in the map. And I think it takes it to a whole new level. So my question to all of you out there, does Armored Kill do enough of those things for you? And here's some bad flying in a chopper to close out this gameplay. Let me know in the comments. Does it do enough for you? I like the vehicular aspect. I do. Personally, I do. I'm bad at it. I mean, I know, but it's a good change up from, in my mind, it's a good change up from what was the fast-paced action of close quarters action in the DLC Close Quarters. I think striving for both, trying to attain both. I'm going to say that again. Both fast-paced action and vehicular tactical gameplay is something that can only mean good things for Battlefield and Battlefielders alike. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. I am out.